One more time.
One more time.
Live.
Third time is the charm.
How we sounding, guys? Do we got sound? We're going to try this. Third time's a charm. We're really hoping for it.
Come on.
Somebody let us know.
Can you hear us?
Can we
can you
heard?
Hear us?
I blame Jesse too, Mark G. I absolutely do. Can you hear us though? Can we be heard? Do we have it? John Hasbrock's here. Do we have sound? Please, somebody tell us first. Can we be heard? We need to know.
Can you hear us?
This is the important part. We're gonna wait. Hold on. Don't go touching things. Royer, we've had enough of touching.
I see buttons I want to touch.
I know. I have buttons I want to touch too. How we sounding? How we looking? Anybody at all? Can we be heard?
Hello?
We need to know. Somebody's got to tell us if we can be heard or not.
Hello?
We still have no.
Hello. I hear you. Do not touch.
Oh,
Terry,
thank you. Terry saving the day. We're not touching anything. We're good to go.
Not touching the thing.
Mark G, we're good. Thank you guys so much. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to run this back real quick because of the fact that
I don't even know where we were at.
This is what happens when I leave. I just should never leave. So sound's going to be a little different tonight, guys. Microphones are completely messing up, so we apologize. Sound quality, hopefully you guys can hear us good. We're going to try and bring this back here real quick. It has been a long time since I've been in this bar. It feels good to be back.
Drinking rum.
I am so excited to be with each and every one of you.
With my favorite buddy right here.
I miss you guys incredibly, and we've got a great show planned for you tonight. We have lots of stuff on the docket. We got great rum news. We got
rum news.
We got new products.
Rum news.
We got new products coming up. And we got Royerisms.
Oh.
Ooh, Royerisms. We're bringing it back tonight. We're running some Royerisms, which we're going to bring up some phrases that Royer has said, see if he can figure out what he was talking about at that time. It's going to be a really fun time. So we're going to be doing that tonight as well. And we are very excited. So obviously we missed a lot of the comments from the previous two attempts at this. So if you guys
apologize for that.
Yeah, we do.
We're very sorry.
Not really sure what's going on. We got to reset some equipment. Obviously we can't do that completely on the fly. So right now we just wanted to get the live going. So we're just glad that you can hear us, and we're glad to be back, and we're excited to be talking about rum once again. Now,
not only talking about it, but drinking it as well, which is really great. Now, one thing I forgot, Royer. Yes.
My phone is on the other side of the room. So I'm going to go grab that.
Very nice. It is on the other side. Are you recording this right now? That doesn't seem like a very good plan.
Have been for 20 minutes.
Seriously?
I have the last 20 minutes of us messing up everything.
Seriously?
On camera. I'm definitely going to try and look at that and see if we have some great.
Serious? So
yeah.
So
I'm literally going to try and edit that and put some great content out of us just sucking.
What I'm wondering is if you probably have audio on here. They probably didn't have audio on there.
No, our device is all hooked up to the computer. My phone is completely completely different.
It's one of those.
Nope. No, don't go trying to blame me and my cell phone.
It's not an iPhone.
For your internet problem.
It's not an iPhone.
Just because,
So it's like
that's why it's not the problem.
I don't trust it.
That's why it's not the problem.
Do not trust that.
Just saying. There's a reason that's not the problem. That's the biggest one. So I'm getting over here. I got to share this in the Facebook group. We got to get it to people.
You share it in the Facebook group. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know if anybody's noticed the new shirts that we're sporting tonight.
We've got some Boring Cider shirts on deck tonight. We're loving that.
Oh my goodness.
We are excited about that.
So much Boring Cider.
Sending those over.
Putting that out.
I talk about it in our video we did today.
Yes.
I'm looking pretty good.
In our review.
Yes, I'm looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see here. So we're going to share this one because this is the current video that all three look the same. All right. I'm going to get this on here. How you feeling today, Royer?
I am feeling tremendous now that we're actually back at the bar, having a little bit of rum.
Could we have picked a bigger, shit show to start this freaking thing? I tell you what.
I don't think so.
This has gone wildly, terribly wrong.
Nailed the hell out of that.
Yeah, nailed it. This has gone terribly wrong. All right.
You know?
I'm going to try to get this back in the Facebook group.
Yeah, you get that back in the Facebook group. I'm going to pick a rum. So any recommendations from all you fine people out there that might see some rum back here that, hey, I think Royer, maybe you're in the mood for this tonight.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions.
I love that. I love we're opening it up to
Right.
everybody. Got that in the Facebook group. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, we had so many more thumbs ups earlier before we mess up. So I understand the decrease. But if you guys find it in your heart to sympathetically give us a thumbs up again, we would love
genuinely appreciate,
because we're gonna need some help getting back on the map here. I think YouTube's gonna be like, these guys are terrible.
They fell off.
Like, what are they
planet.
doing? So appreciate the help getting us back on the board in some capacity here as I'm pulling everything back up. All right, so we've got Mark G in the house. Third time's a charm. Appreciate you. John Hasbrock's in the house.
Hey,
Terry Lane. We've got some great people here. Work's been crazy. Mark G says work has been crazy. Let's see here.
The last few weeks have. I mean, I don't know about all you fine people out there, but man, the last few weeks
has been wild. It's been wild. We got a great suggestion from Phil, Stro 160. How did I know that was going to be the first suggestion? How did I know it was going to be Phil? I should have called that one. But yeah, that's a great suggestion. Mark G says Cooliana. Okay.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Phil Ed's Hotel Tango, ready to drink seriously. Is that what you're drinking tonight, Phil? Is the Hotel Tango? Or are you telling him to drink the new Hotel Tango, right? That we got here. And Greg says, well, you are back. Try Santa Teresa 1796 coffee cast finish. That's what I'm having. We got to get the coffee cast finish. We don't even have the coffee cast finish. We're going to have to get that. Greg, that sounds like an amazing drink. If you guys are new, just joining us in here, you can definitely put a comment. Let us know you're here. Let us know what you're drinking. This is the most welcoming, awesome rum community in the world. You can ask questions, hang out. We have a ton of fun. It is the best. This is the best group of people ever.
To remind everybody, Greg has his own channel. It's called Low Carb Cocktails. And make sure you check him out as well.
Absolutely.
You know, he's got some fantastic drink concoctions that he comes up with, and he knows his shit.
Yeah,
he really does.
Absolutely
and
does.
This coffee cask, we have not had that.
But not yet. We got to get our hands on it. There's an event coming up here in roughly a month and a half ish, 2 months.
We aren't even sure at this point if we're going, are we?
No, I'm dead set on going. Are you kidding me? That's all blocked out. I'm ready to go. Are you telling me you're backing out?
I'm not saying.
See you in Iowa. Me and Jesse have a trip planned. So
all right.
I'll leave your ticket here. We'll save some money. We'll leave you at home.
So we're definitely going.
Absolutely, we're going. There's not a reason in the world we should not be there at the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival in November. I can't even believe you'd suggest it.
Wow. I didn't know if
I'm gonna go see Billy. I'm gonna go hang out with the Burrs.
Go see Billy.
I'm gonna go see the Burrs.
Yep.
I know Alfredo Pena is gonna be there.
Alfredo Pena will be there from Everglades White Lightning, and he's got some
Bamboo Spirits.
It's
gonna be good.
So
it's gonna be good stuff.
Really cool to see him.
Welcome back, everybody. As you're figuring out that we figured out how to use technology, thank you so much.
It's
so as people are coming back on here, I'm gonna get into the first thing here tonight.
The first thing, I haven't even made myself a drink yet.
Why? Well, we have any Cooliana, Hotel Tango, Santa Teresa. We've got great suggestions coming in here.
I do like the Cooliana.
Yeah, there you go. We got Cooliana. So we've got a new canned cocktail, Royer.
Okay.
Bacardi.
This is a canned cocktail?
It's a canned cocktail, okay? This is
there's only one canned cocktail that I found that I really like.
I know. So we got a canned cocktail to talk about here.
Okay.
Bacardi and Coca-Cola have partnered up for the Rum and Coke in a can. We've got it here.
The Rum and Coke in a can.
We got a visual here. This is what it's going to look like. Now, if you're from America, you're going to be extremely disappointed because it doesn't sound like we're going to get it. But this is set to drop in 2025 in Europe and in Mexico is where it's looking to land next year.
So
the U.S. is on deck.
I'm going to stop you right now.
Sorry.
Hang on. I'm going to stop you right now. I'm going to shout out to Noides. If she works at Bacardi.
Yes.
We need to talk about this.
So the U.S. Hold on. I didn't finish reading. So it's Europe, Mexico first, then the U.S. after. So it's coming. Just be patient. Patience. Okay. Patience. We'll talk to Bacardi very soon.
Do you even know who I am?
I do. And so does Bacardi, which is why they stopped answering your phone calls. Okay? Why they don't want to talk to us anymore, Royer, because they're like, quit calling about everything we're doing. We got a plan. We got this figured out. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Okay. So I love this.
You think you know what you're doing.
I love this. Obviously, Rum and Coke, big thing. The
Yeah.
Oak and Coke was a huge, tremendous
That
start
was
to
a
this
huge
channel.
thing.
And Bacardi Coca-Cola canned cocktail, it's an obvious step for them to have that available. I think it's a great call. I think it's way too long for this to happen. It's long overdue.
Yeah, it is long overdue.
This makes tons of sense to me. I love it. I love the excitement of just kind of them doing what should have already been done and getting it out there. People want it. They listen. They got it done.
So the one thing that I will say,
yes,
I do think that Bacardi is very careful with products that they bring out.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that
it's going to be awesome.
That it presents the way that they want it presented.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It tastes the way that they want it to taste.
Yep.
So it probably took them a little while to actually get this perfected to the point that they're happy with it.
Yes.
To get it out to the public.
Yeah. And that's probably super accurate. We know how that process looks.
Yep.
But we're excited about that product. Now, what's a cool new product without a little friendly competition?
Oh. All right.
So, amazing here. Let me figure out, because this was, I believe, the day after that Bacardi announced Bacardi and Coca-Cola.
Okay.
I believe it was the next day, might have been 2 days later. Very, very close. Okay. Team Pepsi.
Oh, we're bringing up that old battle. I mean, we do that every time that we review.
Pepsi and Captain Morgan have come with their own pre-mixed cocktail, and here's their debut. Mere 1 to 2 days after that Bacardi announcement, here comes Captain Morgan and Pepsi. So we got ourselves a little friendly competition. This is going to be really interesting because in my professional opinion, okay, this is where it gets really difficult for me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I like Pepsi better than I like Coke.
Okay.
But I like Bacardi better than I like Captain Morgan. So
see, it's going to be complicated.
It's going to be complicated.
For me, not so much.
Yeah.
You got the best. I love Coke.
You got your favorite and your favorite. Which Captain Morgan, I think, is going to be on the sweeter side. The thing that worries me is I think Pepsi's on the sweeter side as well. Yeah. So is this a gut rot feeling waiting to happen? Is it just a sugary cocktail? I don't know yet. We'll see what it is.
Let me
save
you about $20 for a 4-pack and tell you
no.
Yes.
No. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna get our hands on these.
Okay. Fair enough.
We want to get our hands on these.
I'm guessing that they probably sell these in 4-packs.
I don't know. It doesn't tell me what packs they come in.
4-pack for about $20. And
so it's out in the UK today. They got it out there for about $3.50 a can. So yeah, not super expensive. Okay. They're coming in pretty. Okay. Sorry, that's in US $3.50 a can.
Okay.
So this again, days after Bacardi announced their Coca-Cola partnership.
Let's reach out to Steve. Steve, if you're watching, hey, you know what? Call us. We know there's like a 10-hour time zone difference, but hey, call us. Leave us a message.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this product that you have.
So this is a canned cocktail explosion right now. So we have these, and then Coca-Cola dropped a cherry flavored RTD with Jack Daniels. There's a lot happening right now with these big companies in these canned cocktails.
Say that again. They did what?
Jack Daniels and Coke, I believe, just did a cherry flavored something. It looks like there as well, just right in the same spectrum.
So it's so this is really interesting. To me, this is very intriguing because we've got a battle basically going on between Pepsi and Coke, right?
Yeah.
Pepsi and Coke. There's always been this battle going back and forth between Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
Ever since they were a company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then you've got this battle between, Captain Morgan and Bacardi.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a couple of the biggest players in the industry.
This is a war
here in the U.S.
Like, people are going to pick sides in this. This is
it's like
we definitely want your guys'
this is cool.
Your guys' first opinions.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you
we haven't had it. You haven't had it.
What do you predict?
What do you think is going to happen over the next 6 to 12 months? Do we see Bacardi and Coke or Captain and Pepsi? Who's taking the throne here? Because I see
Bacardi, Coke.
I see two very different products.
Oh, they are.
With very different flavors that are going head to head here. And Bacardi and Coke dominate, Mark G says.
Yeah, baby.
Don't they know you can mix your own for a lot less and get the strength you want? Greg, this is a very good price point.
We understand.
However, as a terrible bartender over here, sometimes people just want to pick it up, grab and go. They don't want to mix. They don't want to mess with it.
They want to head to the beach.
And a preset drink that's sealed up that they can just grab out of a cooler and go without having a glass bottle. That's a big problem, is glass bottles that they got to have. They make plastic bottles of some of these, but it's all about how much you're carrying.
Does, anyhow.
It's an easy thing. For you, because Bacardi doesn't have plastic bottles. Get out of here, Royer. Quit talking in my ear. So it's going to be really interesting to see 50-50 mix, Mark G. Yeah. So I mean, it's just going to be, really dependent on people's flavor profiles. I think, if I'm giving a prediction,
what's your prediction?
I think in the UK at least that the Bacardi and Coke is going to.
Oh, yeah, they're going to dominate.
They're going to love that.
They are going to dominate. They're going to be like Captain who? Captain what?
I think in the United States, I think Pepsi and Captain is going to win.
You think?
Because America.
How much you want to bet on that?
I'll put $100 of Benjamin right now.
Okay.
You saw it here.
Right here.
I'll put a big old Benjamin on that.
Bacardi's going to kick your ass.
No, not in the U.S. And the reason why is because the U.S. has a sweet tooth. And the U.S. hasn't been accustomed to
not that sweet,
a little more traditional at the moment. I think in some of the foreign markets and everything, just based on what I see, I think outside of the U.S., I can see the Bacardi Coke taking over. Truthfully, I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to prefer that myself, because I, again, have some things that I still like Coca-Cola. I still have that plenty of times, and I think that Bacardi makes a superior product.
And I have Pepsi as well.
Yeah, so I just can see that happening.
It's kind of funny because there's certain rums. There is certain rums that I would actually prefer to actually have a Pepsi as opposed to Coke, and then there's most of the rums I would rather have the Coke.
Yeah,
but there are a handful of rums that I would prefer to have with a Pepsi.
Yeah, and so I mean, it's just going to be dependent. So it's going to be a fun war. You just watch the bet happen here. I think we got to monitor it. Are we setting a deadline? Are we setting a deadline of this?
Well, when they come out with the results.
It doesn't come into the U.S. until next year. So I mean, first.
We recorded these things for a reason.
I know.
Remember?
I know.
We used to make these bets before we actually started recording this shit.
Okay.
And now we do. So now we have a record of it.
I'm going to put a deadline.
Okay.
Because I think it's necessary. So if it's coming out into the U.S. next year, I'm going to call it 1 year from whenever it debuts in the U.S.
Okay. 1 year.
1 year.
Yep. 1 year. $100.
That way there's plenty of time.
$100 online.
Because it's going to be in the other markets first.
Yep.
And so we'll see how that goes out, and then it'll be really funny when it's opposite, and then we're like, well, now what do we do? So but anyway,
I do think that you're right with the UK.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
I'm fearful that you're going to be right with the US. I'm hopeful that you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if I was wrong. I'd actually love to give you that $100
because I do understand the fact that the US,
it would say a lot about American drinking.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It would just make me sad.
Speaking of American drinking, what I'm having on this fine evening tonight, we got the plantation pineapple. We got it. The Stiggins Fancy Smoky Formula in the glass
you've been
tonight.
No stranger to that for the last few days.
I have. This has been the weapon of choice as I've been on my travels over the last few days. Spent some time in Dallas. Shout out Halim, the best bartender I've had in Dallas, that's for sure. Had a great time and helped me out with some amazing daiquiris with this rum. So I really appreciate that.
That makes incredible daiquiris. So, Greg, Low Carb Cocktails. Has Low Carb Cocktails ever tried to make a daiquiri with
the plantation pineapple?
There you go.
Super good. Super good.
Question, Greg.
Absolutely amazing.
I myself, hang on. I myself, I'm having a little Kuleana.
The
Hokule.
Hokule. We love that.
So, yes.
It's a great rum.
This is a fantastic rum. I'm getting down there a little bit, so you're no longer welcome to it.
Okay. Fair enough. I haven't touched it in a long time for that actually exact reason. So I know better than to touch the Royer share on rums that are very hard to obtain.
There's certain rums that are very special to me.
There's rums
this is one of them.
There's rums that I see get low and I'm like, this is gone. Like I'm taking care of this right now. And then one of those is like, that's a little harder to get.
Yeah.
I'll let you have your Royer share there.
Thank you.
Boring Ciders here. Good looking shirts, boys.
Damn straight.
I thought so.
I love this. This is awesome.
By the way, I'm just going to shout out right now for anybody who's thinking about, should I get a Boring Cider shirt? I'm going to tell you what, this shirt, I spilled on it in about 2 seconds because I put it on. We were getting ready, and then I went to go take a drink, and it went all down the front.
He threw his drink at himself.
Look how clean it is. It absorbed immediately. There was no stain, and I was ready to roll. Didn't have to do anything. It's gone. Great choice of material. Great quality shirt.
I love this.
It's built for the drinker.
I think I might actually start wearing this to work.
I'm gonna wear this everywhere I go. I'm gonna wear it to church on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to church on Sunday in this. I'm going to funerals in this. I'm going everywhere in town.
So Roger's here, is that right?
Yeah. Well, Boring Cider is. He didn't specifically say it was Roger or not, but it's Boring Cider.
That's right.
Yeah, we got. I believe he is probably here.
Roger, is that you?
What do you got? What do you got over here?
So we have some of their special wine.
You got a wine.
We got a wine. So we have a wine here.
You called it special. Why is it special?
The reason that this wine is so special is because they actually aged this with rum staves, right?
Tremendous.
So I can't wait
to get into this one.
Yes.
We're going to do a deep dive into that.
Yes. This is going to be fantastic.
We're going to have a nice deep dive for that. So we're excited about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roger and Debbie are here. We got the team.
Awesome.
Got the squad. Good. Roger brought the boss. That's good. We like when the boss is here. That's always good. I love that. Let it air out for a bit. We will. We'll let it hang.
Absolutely.
We can drink wine. We know we drink a lot of rum, but we can drink wine too. So we know what we're doing. Professionals. So thank you again. We're really excited about that, and excited to share that with everybody here.
And we want to share it with everybody out there.
Yeah. I see the new Pepsi challenge advertisement coming. I think.
Oh.
So that
would be cool.
I think we could do a lot with this. I'd like to monitor this.
We should contact them.
I actually would like to monitor
the challenge right here.
I don't even care about contacting them. I actually would like to monitor this and bring this up maybe once a month or something, and just kind of check in on maybe if we can get some public stats on how this is going. Maybe we can get some inside information.
Well, hey, why don't we contact Steve?
Yeah.
Steve the barman over there in the UK.
See what he thinks is going on over there. See what his.
We could have like a weekly or monthly report from Steve.
It would be good. I think
that
it
would
just
be cool.
Interesting because with Captain and Pepsi versus Bacardi and Coke, what are people going to like better? Yep. I think I got a pretty good prediction. I'm feeling pretty strong about it.
I agree with your prediction.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, it's a good thing you bet $100 against it.
Well, no,
I really agree with you, but I bet you $100 you're wrong.
I thought you were talking about the UK. Your prediction with the UK, I agree with.
Now he's changing it. Now it's
your prediction with the UK. I agree with. I do not agree.
Allegedly agreed with you.
My goodness.
It's not
what
like,
am I gonna do?
It's not like it's on camera on the internet. Okay. I don't know.
All these fine people, they understood what I was saying.
No idea.
They understood me.
Know.
They get me.
Can't tell you. Oh, let's see here. Not a video, but I have the Stiggins. I have with the Stiggins Fancy. Greg has made his after with Stiggins Fancy because he knows how to make great cocktails. Love that, Greg. Love that.
Definitely check out low carb cocktails.
Killing off the Royer share in a Clement single barrel select. Phil says, love that.
Nice.
You know when you got the Royer share, okay? Because you have some. Oh yeah, here's a good Royer share. This didn't take me long to find. There's one right there. It's a good Royer share right there. I've cleaned up a lot of good Royer shares though. There's not very many right now because I have seriously cleaned up a ton of them.
You have as well as I have. Me and Diane have been actually cleaning up some of the Royer shares.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. I actually give you props right now. There's really not any others. That's probably the only one.
Well, there is, but I'm not going to tell you about them.
Oh no, there you go. Yeah,
damn it!
Found another one. There it is.
Put that back.
Yeah,
put that back.
There's a few. But you're doing better. Usually I can pull out like 5, 6, 7 real quick.
I know.
So you're doing good.
Just stop looking.
This is good. It's good. The therapy's working. We like this. This is good. This is good group therapy. We appreciate that. We love that. I've never had the smoked one either. My regular Stiggins is in the So here's the thing. The original pineapple was the original one that got me hooked on to Stiggins Fancy. That is the one I've been drinking all week actually with daiquiris. The smoky formula I traditionally am just having, on its own. That's what I'm drinking tonight with a mixed Pepsi. Very good. But it would also make a good daiquiri. Mm-hmm. But this is not what I've had because I think the daiquiri goes better. If I was guessing, I would assume the original would actually probably be better than the daiquiri. I could be wrong. It's not like I've had it.
I mean, but it really depends on your flavor profile. But what you're looking for.
All I know is my flavor profile was friggin' loving it for the last 3 days. Thanks, Halim. So good times. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Jeremy's in the house, still at work,
Jeremy.
but had to pop in a minute to say cheers. Jeremy,
Cheers, man.
thanks for showing up to our train wreck as we took about 3 tries to get going and the sound wouldn't work. And now we're here with no microphones, but we appreciate you jumping in and making us feel good.
We understand the sound quality may not be as good.
Yeah.
But at least you can hear us.
Well, we're glad you can hear us.
Yes.
We got Roger saying he has to go, having dinner with the boss. Have a great night.
Oh,
hey, you got to. You got
Roger,
to, man.
Thank you again.
Treat her to a nice meal. Hope you guys have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for the shirts.
Hopefully we can catch up down Florida.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some catch up with you. I don't know why we were going to have catch up, but whatever Royer wants, I guess. Yeah, we've seen it with ranch. We'll see it with ketchup. Here we go.
My, nice.
I don't think a smoky daiquiri would be good. I think it could be pretty good.
I think
I could argue that because we have had some smoky daiquiris, not necessarily with a smoky rum, but smoked daiquiris that we have had. So I could argue the point that there's actually a pretty good flavor profile there. So it really depends on what you're doing with it.
Depends. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on what flavor you're smoking it with.
True.
And what the rum is, what the bases that you're working with. If you find something that pairs really well, you got a winner.
Yeah. So let's get into this last piece of news here, and then we can get into some Royerisms. What do you think? We can hit this one.
This news is gonna take a long
this
time
news is pretty easy. I already covered the long one. We got Captain versus Bacardi. We got Pepsi versus Coke in a team up battle against each other.
I love that.
Which is going to be amazing.
Talk
about the tag team match of the century. The WWE has really missed out on this opportunity to capitalize on it's like a Raw versus SmackDown moment for anybody that knows pro wrestling. Red versus blue, literally 2 teams, Bacardi and Coke versus Pepsi and Captain.
Skins and shirts.
And they are literally not that kind of team up. Not the same thing. No. Moving on. Good Lord. No. All right. One thing I just want to hit here quick, because we have a lot of these projections coming out on a regular basis now, which we love to see. We're seeing some good trends. Dark rum market to witness a huge growth by 2030, leading the field, Bacardi and plantation rum. How do you like that?
I love that.
How do you like that? It's good to hear.
That is really good to hear.
We have a lot of good friends with both plantation and Bacardi.
Yeah, we love both.
Well, we like to call them friends. They like to call us a nuisance.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate relationship, but we appreciate all of you guys for letting us hang out with you. So I think
only served us once.
Those are 2 names that you guys will hear in rum. They're doing very innovative things.
Yeah, they are.
And they're doing very, very good things. So I think that's exciting with dark rum.
The one thing I will say, about both these companies, and one is way bigger than the other. But Bacardi, one of the things that I really like about Bacardi is that they are still expanding the things that they're doing. They're being more innovative. They've never really stopped. I mean, the group of people that they have involved in their products and their the product development aspect of things is crazy. And some other big companies out there, I kind of feel like they're mailing it in.
Yeah,
I just do. But Bacardi doesn't. I think they're actually kind of right there with plantation with the innovative ideas and textures and flavors and expressions that they're building. Kudos.
Yeah.
I think
it's gonna be good.
Fantastic.
I think it's gonna be a good rise. I think we've seen it coming. 2025, I've said we're gonna see a boom in rum. So by 2030 for dark rum to take a surge, I agree. I
love good dark rum.
I think the thing that boils down now, there's other names.
Here.
There's other names on this list that are leading the way. We've got like Goslings and there's other rum brands in here that are being spoken of, but these are the 2 top ones. And I think a big leader for that is if you look at the bartending industry and what they refer to what they like to use. A lot of the different Bacardi products with a lot of their new stuff they've been doing, like the sherry cast, the orange peel finish, the rye whiskey. They're doing a lot of that. And then you partner the 8-year, the 10-year, and then you partner that with plantation and their huge variety of around the world of all these flavors, right?
Plantation. You can't go wrong with the products.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think when you put those 2 combos together, they are leading the way with having the biggest diversity of options for these bartenders to make very creative drinks. And I think that's a driving force.
Let's be fair, though. let's be fair, because the bartending industry that you're referring to are the ones that actually have the ability to use some of these, more sought after rums
Mm-hmm.
out there than what most bars are dealt with.
Yeah.
Which is going to be your Bacardi Superior and your Captain Morgan Spice.
Yep.
Those are going to be your choices right there.
Yeah.
Which just pisses me off.
Oh, it just really grinds my gears.
It does.
Ugh.
It does. But I mean, some of the finer bars out there that you can go to, you'll actually find some actually decent rums there, and the bartenders there, they actually can treat you very well.
Yeah,
because they know what they're doing. They take their profession.
They're very good at what they do.
Very, very serious.
Very good at what they do.
And they can make you some wonderful cocktails.
Yes, they can. They definitely can. And I think that we're going to see more of that grow, because I think the cocktail industry is in a boom. And I think that's helping lead rum into a lot of avenues, because they're figuring out the diversity of rum.
Yes.
So
remember, say no to prohibition.
Yeah. That's right. That is right. I love that. So what you're saying is, Mark says, is I need to buy a drink smoker. I think you absolutely should. We have one. We like to break it out. It is a very fun time.
I wanted to start it. You never let me play with the fire.
Last time I started it, I did actually light the wood on fire.
I was gonna say there's scars.
Not this, here. But this. Yeah. But so
scars
it's a tremendous smoke top we got here. We've got,
check it out.
We got all kinds of flavors here we got cherry, we've got oak. What else we got over here? We got apple that we can throw in there, and then a little bit of cinnamon.
So you know what? Let's do this. You
gonna throw one in?
I am gonna throw one in. So I'm gonna mix something up.
So it's tremendous. We recommend it to everyone. It's a very fun way to enhance your rum drinking experience without having to buy a whole lot of else. You buy this once, and then you can use it for a ton of drinks.
Oh my goodness!
And it changes your drinks very dramatically.
It does not take much at all.
It doesn't.
And you get this whole great big can right here.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of them.
Absolutely.
And it does. You don't need that much.
Yeah.
You do not need that much.
Now,
so I'm trying to figure out
while he's loading that up. So not Richard. We don't know who you are, but you're not Richard. Do you all know the measurements for rum and Coke in a can? So we don't know what Coca-Cola Bacardi. So this is a big announcement. It's launching in the UK. I think it's happening like right now, like coming out like this week. It happened. What's up? What are you doing over there?
I was just looking at the percentage.
Oh, okay. Anywho, while Royer is getting hammered over there.
Maybe I should choose something else.
Maybe you should just pour yourself a drink, okay? Good Lord.
There's not that much left.
Oh, no. What are we going to do? Anywho.
I'm not sure. There's not that much left.
I love your complaining.
Oh, my God.
Do you see how this is the real Royer share moment? This is why the Royer share happens. Look at him try to pour it. It is an impossible task. Anywho. It did not disclose the amount of Coke, Bacardi, Captain, Pepsi, what they're putting in these canned cocktails. So we don't know their measurements exactly. I imagine we're going to find that out either through people pulling it out and running it through a test, or just some information that comes out about it here in the following weeks as it continues to roll out. So we don't know as of this moment, but I think it'll be interesting to see what they're coming out with. So this is just the first articles we've seen on it. So it's a good question, though. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on that. I think Bacardi is coming out with a gin cask finish just for Royer.
Yeah. I would probably never buy that.
Ooh, yeah, you would. Don't act like you wouldn't buy it.
No, I would not.
I would buy it for you for Christmas.
Yeah, I would never drink it.
So good.
Gin is not my thing.
I love that you say that. Just like people tell us rum is not their thing. And then we
Yeah.
find a way, Royer. We find a way.
Yeah.
Now I want to have some plantation OFTD. Phil, we're glad we could help you make good decisions in your life.
Hey, hang on. So tell me, we've got 4 choices to choose from. So I'm doing the Kuleana au Coulee. Okay. And we've got apple. We have cherry. We have cinnamon. I love cinnamon.
And oak.
And oak.
And oak.
And oak.
We'll let you choose.
Yeah.
Royer's fate.
First one that tells me which one.
First person
That's
in.
what I'm gonna do.
What's it gonna be? We'll just wait for that to roll in. 1 to 4 is the typical ratio. Oh God, Mark G said 2, cinnamon or oak. We need a definitive answer. Now somebody said cherry. Now we have 3 options.
Oh my God.
We got a double
this
oak.
reminds me of my travel.
We got a double
cinnamon
oak.
Or cherry.
Oak is oak. It's gonna be cinnamon or cherry. Oh, so many memories.
Oh, so many memories.
Anyhow, it's oak. Oak is the answer. Oak is what we're going with.
Oak is what
we're going with.
All right. That's what we'll try.
Love it. So 1 to 4, Greg says is the typical ratio, which I think is probably going to be close. I do think that's going to be in the spectrum pretty close. My ratio is 4 fingers of rum to 1 can of Coke. Okay. You know, I think everybody's kind of got their gauge. Sometimes I just like a splash. Like sometimes I'm literally just boom and I'm done. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. So the canned cocktails will be really interesting to see where their ratio comes out to, how much people really like that. So you got to hold it up because people can't see what you're doing. Would you like me to hold the glass? Okay, so people can see what's happening.
Burn you. Don't tip it either.
Oh, God, we're starting things on fire. Look at that. Look at that. Ow! God damn.
Man up.
God.
Man up.
I've been burned.
Man up.
Oh, definitely going to sue you for that one.
Yeah, good luck.
Ah.
Have your lawyers talk to my lawyers.
Oh, man. So you see that smoke just kind of sitting on the top there. It's just doing that. We let that simmer for, honestly, just a few seconds.
Yep.
And now, Royer, what are you doing?
Go take it.
Why are you going to take? We're going to unveil. Okay. Go ahead and, boom. Look at that. First of all, cool factor. It already looks way cooler just for doing that. And we're gonna let you drink that, baby.
Okay.
Looks pretty good. Try it. What are you setting it down for? Scared of it?
Oh my God, that's
pretty awesome.
That's a really good choice, right?
Pretty awesome. It smells great.
That
smells great.
Very good choice.
You know what's amazing is we lit stuff on fire and more people started watching. I feel like we've got a trend.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that says about
everybody watching,
people,
but apparently
we just need
to light more stuff on fire and more people will watch the show. This makes sense to me.
All right, well,
it's coming in. It makes a ton of sense. I love that.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really great. Love it. So now that we're rolling into the end here, we're gonna get into some Royer-isms. We have this beautiful drink that Royer is drinking, the smoked cocktail.
This is
super fire and rum. We love that. Fire department on speed dial. Love that. I just like a few fingers of rum while staring diligently at an unopened can of Coke. John, we know. We're aware of how you drink. We love that. Back in the 80s, there was an ad.
That with you.
There was an ad that said 2 fingers is all it takes. I think it was for 2 fingers tequila. Okay. That's a very bold statement, but all right. Just in time. What the Floridians in the house. We appreciate you coming in here. So just in time for Royer-isms.
Oh, geez.
Royer-isms. This is the part of the show.
So what do I have to do here?
This is the part of the show where I will read statements that Royer has said in previous videos, and he will have to identify either what he was talking about in that moment or what what video we were talking about during this time. It's a very popular game.
I'm an old guy.
It's a very popular game.
I'm an old guy. I may not remember.
Made famous by you guys, so we appreciate that. So we're going to see how he does today as he drinks his smoked cocktail, lighting stuff on fire.
Very good. Definitely.
So hold on. I'm gonna have one too. I kind of want one.
Do you want to try the oak or do you want to try cinnamon? Cinnamon doesn't come out until 8 though.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. I really did. I really knew that was coming.
I'm just saying.
I really knew that was coming next. How did I know that was going to be the joke? Very amazing. It's very amazing. All right. So I've got this in here. I'm going to take this. Where's that smoke top? Where'd you land that thing?
Smoke top.
All right. I'm going to go with, because I've got the Siggins Fancy. I got this peated.
Okay. Do you want to try
cast thing going on here? I think that, you know what? I think the oak probably would be really good, honestly.
Try the oak.
I do feel like an oak with a peated cask is going to be the way to go. So we're going to light more stuff on fire. Let's see how high we can get the number of viewers.
Oh, come on. Let's give us some thumbs up. We're lighting shit on fire.
Yeah, that's what we're leading with. That's yep. We're going to start a new channel.
Pyromania.
You ever seen, what is it, Fire Marshal Bill?
No, I haven't.
You ever seen Fire Marshal Bill?
No.
He's about to come piss in. I know some people out there know what I'm talking about. All right, Roy, I'm going to have you help me out here.
Okay,
I'm going to have you show the fine folks how the smoke top works. Trying to burn me this time. Look at that. Look at that guy. Just beautiful. Just sets right in there.
So
sits on the top.
Little advice: if you get one of these systems, you definitely want to light it out here first, and then introduce it to the chips that you're lighting.
If you're too close and hit that button, it will blow. It will blow those wood chips out, and you will.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So
you're gonna.
That's a good warning.
You're gonna taste butane.
That's a good warning. So we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna whoosh, bam.
Very fancy.
Look at that.
Here you are, fine sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
that'll be $39.95.
Perfect. Take my wallet. Take my wallet. I love that. And it's just amazing how long it smokes for. Like it's
still smoking.
Just still going.
Still going.
It's better than a candle. It smells amazing, by the way. This smells better than anything.
It does. I mean,
your bar smells amazing after this. Like, it is awesome.
This stopped smoking a long time ago, but if you smell this, it's
love that.
Wow.
It is so good. I really do love this.
This is very cool. Well, it was your Christmas present
that we
got you.
And I keep it here because this is where we drink the most rum. So, Royerisms time. Are we ready, Royer, for number one? We got three.
I'm not sure.
We're going to run through three.
Okay.
We're going to run through three. I was in an airport for a lot of hours today. I had time to go find some good ones, okay? I got three for you today. All right?
Great.
So, I want you to identify what rum we're talking about here, how this ends up happening, okay?
Okay.
I slap down the old plastic card and say, yep, I'll take 3 of those, 2 of that, and 5 of that. Referencing buying after a few drinks.
Oh, my
God. It's a good one. It's a typical Royer move. It's a typical Royer phrase, by the way. This is absolutely classic Royer. If you come see us in Miami in November, this is absolutely his mentality.
Oh, my God.
Jensen's Liquors. We're going to give a shout out to them. We're really good friends with them. They love us. We come in there and he always sets us up and he goes, "You guys just start picking rums. We got
God,
you.
My wife
we got you
watch
handled."
our channel.
Yeah, she gets enough of you during the day, and so we appreciate Jensen's Liquors for that because Royer comes in there and he's got a black card for Jensen's Liquors. So, what rum are we talking about? What causes this to happen? What are we talking about here?
I'm sorry. I mean, can we narrow this down?
Yeah, we can. We can.
Okay, so
this is so I'll give you a next step.
Okay.
So you slap down the old plastic card, say, "Yep, I'll take 3 of those, 2 of that, and 5 of that." Referencing buying rum after a few drinks. This was a Floridian rum.
Oh boy. Oh shoot. It's not the one that I was. Well, do we have it behind the bar?
Yep.
We do.
We do. It is back there.
It's a Floridian rum.
It is a Floridian rum. It is behind the bar currently. It is currently back here, not under the bar. It is currently behind us.
Oh, wow.
Can you even find a Floridian? Have you even found a Floridian rum?
I'm looking for.
Like I mean, all you got to do is find one from Florida, and that gets you most of the way.
Yeah.
I love this. I love that. Okay, so we got some help coming from the audience here. So
seriously.
My Irish Valentine, welcome in. I'm glad you're off your business calls and welcome to the shit show today. It's been quite the day.
It's been a shit show.
Terry, do you have pumpkin spice for a flavor? We should. Jim Carrey, love
pumpkin
that.
Spice.
So let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill is the best, by the way. For anyone that got that reference, I appreciate you, and I can't believe Royer didn't get it.
Oh my
John
God.
Hasbrock says Doc Brown's. That's okay. Coconut Cartel's being guest. Another Doc Brown's guest. We got some good Floridian rum. See, people could think of Floridian rum. Why can't you?
Oh man,
it's not that hard to think of rum from Florida. There's a lot of them. A lot of rums.
You know what? I will go with Doc Brown's.
Wrong. Not even close. Not even close. I'm gonna give you a good hint here. This one should get you in the ballpark.
Okay.
Jesse bought this rum for us.
Miami.
No. Wow. I cannot believe how fast you fell off of that one.
We still have it back here?
We still have it back here. It's here. It's here.
It's a Florida rum.
It's a Florida rum, and Jesse had purchased it specifically for us to try. He was very nice and gifted us this rum. I can't remember for what holiday that he broke that out, but gave us a very nice gift. Might have been Christmas. Might have been a birthday. That's it. There we go. Key West legal.
Yeah, baby.
10-year anniversary rum signed.
Right out of the gate. I nailed this.
We have a signed version, but I nailed it. Knew it the whole time.
Knew it the whole time.
Knew it the whole time. Everglades White Lightning was a good one. I don't believe he's in Florida. Yeah, he does make it in Florida. Papa's Pilar is a good guess as well.
Oh yeah.
Terry was on the track. I can't remember, but started with Key. Terry was on the track. Yep. He was sniffing it out. I love that. Terry's on it. So we got number 2, Royer. All right.
That's awesome.
Number 1 was a little bit of a struggle. I'm feeling stronger about number 2.
Number 2.
I really think you're going to get this one.
All right.
Okay. I'm feeling strong about this. Have you ever been to a rum farm? Because I have, and they grow it just like carrots. I thought you were gonna have that one immediately.
Hang on.
I really did.
Hang on. Time out.
I thought you were gonna have that perfectly.
Hang on.
I really did.
Hang on.
This was a great video, by the way. This was one of.
I remember this video.
So the Key West legal, by the way. If you guys haven't seen the 10-year anniversary, look that one up. These are all really funny videos. This is why these comments come out of there. It's really great.
So,
however,
say this one again.
Okay.
Read this to me again.
Have you ever been to a rum farm? Because I have, and they grow rum just like carrots. They grow it just like carrots.
Maggie's Farm.
You're so close on the rum, too. It is Maggie's Farm, but it was 50-50.
It was the
50-50.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was going to grab that one.
Yeah. So
but I got the company.
You
right.
did. You did.
I got the company.
I knew you could get there. I didn't even have to give you extra hints. So, yes. That was obviously we introduced rum farming.
At first, I was going to say Kuleana.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no.
I think what threw you off.
That's not what.
I think what threw you off tonight was you drinking Kuleana.
Yeah.
And you were thinking of a farm you'd been to.
Well, I've been
they have a sugar cane.
A little bit of Kuleana.
And I think that's what. Yeah, I think that threw you off the trail a little bit. So I love that. So this last one's a doozy. It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
It's a quote that I feel like embodies you as a person very well.
Really.
And I really
seriously.
Like it. So you ready? This is a Royerism number 3. I have total faith in you that you're going to figure this out. Okay.
No, wait. How did you even come up with this stuff?
I didn't come up with anything. I literally take you word for word from a video, and I'm just taking your words and quoting them. That is all I am doing. I'm not coming up with anything other than I'm just taking your quotes.
I shouldn't be held responsible because,
Yeah. Well,
anyhow.
Yeah. Too bad. It's on the internet. So, number 3, it's a good one. Ready?
Okay.
The good old days. I remember sitting at the table, bowl of Cheerios in front of me, and a bowl of molasses on the side. I get my spoon in there and the good old days.
All right.
This is, if this doesn't date Royer back to like the
goodness.
1800s, okay,
my goodness.
I don't know what else does. First of all, I don't know why you decided to go off on this tangent of the good old days and referencing that you had a bowl of molasses next to Cheerios and you were just scooping molasses and Cheerios together. But I love that you did.
Let me think about this.
Yeah, you think about
Let me consider this a little bit.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
Let me consider this a little bit.
Yeah.
I vaguely recall this.
Okay. I and obviously it's a very, very proper term that we're talking about this rum very intricately.
I'm gonna go back. A smoked cocktail.
I'm actually trying to remember if we still have it. That's what I'm mostly trying to figure out at the moment, if we actually still have it. I thought we did, but I have not seen it. So I'm just taking a moment to see if I can find it quick.
All right, you take a moment. I've got to think about this a little bit because I'm just not sure what we might be talking about. Bowl. I actually remember saying that. And the funny thing is I don't remember why I said that.
We got it. By the way, while you're trying to figure that out, we did have several people guess Maggie's Farm on the last one. I love that, by the way. Greg had it. John had it. They both jumped in with Maggie's. They knew that Royerism. Okay, they're avid just drinking watchers. They
Man,
know.
I love you guys. That's awesome.
Let's see
that
here.
Is awesome.
What do we got here? Let's see here. We've got Angel.
Baku.
Angel coming in here. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Gina, hello. Picked up the Plantation Mr. Fog Navy Rum. That's the new one, and we haven't had it yet. And I'm hoping to try that here in the next couple months. So that's going to be an exciting one. I'm really excited. To me, it's one you drink on its own. So I'm excited. I'm excited to try that. So
okay. So
we have had Angel. I don't know if you're new to the show. Welcome in. We have had Dictator. We've done reviews on Dictator. Had that very good rum. So appreciate you coming in, hanging out.
We actually,
but
do we still have that?
But this
Or
rum,
did we already drink?
no, we have. Oh, we might have drank it. Oh no, we got a bottle still. We still got some. Bam! There's one of them. We definitely drank through some others. So.
Okay, so
one more time for you. One more time, okay? The good old days. I remember sitting at the table, bowl of Cheerios in front of me, and a bowl of molasses on the side, and I get my spoon in there, and the good old days.
I apologize.
The good old days.
I apologize.
This is Royer
That must
drinking
have been
rum.
like 3 reviews in or something.
I don't know. It was a special night for you.
How long ago was that?
Special night. It was pretty good. Decent amount of time ago.
Decent amount of time ago.
So
do you?
It is back behind the bar, by the way.
Not under the bar?
Nope, it's not under the bar. I did find it behind the bar. It is back here. And let me know when you're ready for a hint.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I get you.
Let me look.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need a hint.
This rum was a gift to us from some friends of us down south.
From some friends down south.
Yep, in Florida. We had some Florida friends help us out and send us this rum.
Okay. And we still have it.
We still have it. It's back there. We don't really drink it all that often because obviously it takes Florida friends to be able to help us get it. So we don't have it. Where are we hitting it? Are we finding it? Are we locking it in? I'm gonna be really.
Where's this at?
I'm gonna be really proud of you if you figured this out on the first hint. I thought I was gonna have to bring a second hint. I'm not hanging on, Royer. You're out of time. Wrong.
No.
Lost the prize.
Where's this at?
What's the comments say?
Because I know it's still back here.
What do we got in the comments here? What's your opinion on Solera rums? What the Floridian? Very good question. We really like Solera rums. They have their place. They do a really good thing. A little bit, generally a little bit sweeter, generally a little bit easier to drink. Very fun rums. We like the Zacapas, and we did one tonight that's going to be coming out. That's a Solera rum that we thought was very phenomenal.
That is very good.
I think it's just a good system as long as people are transparent with how they're doing things, not selling it off as like a as an
21-year-old rum
versus a Solera. Yeah. So I think they have a very good place to make very good rum.
You know, to be fair, I mean, a lot of people don't necessarily understand what a Solera actually means.
Yeah.
Right. So
they're figuring it out. We're figuring it out as we go.
Be advised.
We love it.
You know. So this is my guess right here.
What we got here? The Havana Club, 7-year from Cuba.
Yes, from Cuba.
And that is correct.
Yep, baby.
That is correct. That is the rum you were talking about when you were eating your Cheerios and your molasses in a bowl side by side. Guys, these videos are always off the cuff. We're always saying crazy stuff. We never really know what's going to happen, and it's always crazy.
We do not rehearse anything,
and it's just so much fun to see where these comments come from. So go watch those videos. We have the Key West Legal 10-year anniversary, the Maggie's Farm 50/50, and the Havana Club on Yeho's 7-year.
I did pretty good tonight.
You did good.
I did.
You liked
tonight.
It. Really, the first one was the only one that really stumped you up, and then you did pretty good after that. So I think that was pretty good stuff.
So
yeah,
you
nailed it. Nailed
it.
Good work. Love
Thanks,
it,
buddy.
Love to see it. We love to see it. That concludes our Royerisms for the evening. We do love it. We do have a lot of fun with it, and it's a lot of fun. Send me your address. I'll send you some Havana Club from Canada. Plenty on the shelf. Well, is that the Bacardi, or is that the Cuban
Yes.
one that you're talking about? Because we have a lot of the Havana Club Bacardi. Very different products.
We have this one.
We have this one.
That we can get here.
The real Cuban. The real Cuban. I love that. I love that. It's fun to be able to get it. We do have some. It's absolutely amazing. So we do appreciate that. So we always appreciate getting rum. I think we have a lot of rum that we need to drink. So we're going to work on that. But we do appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Nope, Greg, we don't talk about that. Nope, don't do that. Nope. ATF knocking on the door. Going to the horse track when you come to Florida. I don't know. We've never been to the horse track in Florida. We've been to the horse track in Iowa.
Yeah.
I don't know what. We don't get a whole lot of time while we're there. We're only there for about 2.5 days that we get to spend
it's
in
pretty
Florida.
Much, I mean, we drink a shit ton of rum.
So we come in
and
on.
Then we fly out.
So this is November.
We hit the beach too.
We usually find an hour, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Last year was an hour. The year before that, we got 2 hours.
2 hours.
We literally don't even make the beach in Miami because we're so busy with everything. So the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival around November 10th, somewhere around that bubble.
Yeah, somewhere around that bubble.
Tickets are available. You guys can buy tickets.
We will have the Burrs on us, on here joining us at some point.
And I got to apologize already if they see this video. We know Rob Jr. needs to come on. We need to do a video with him. We've been awful.
Rob,
we've been a little behind on some of the people that need to get on
here.
It's
been a busy year.
It has been a crazy year for a lot of things outside of the rum community for us. So
personally, it's been a busy year.
It's been a very busy year. So we are going to be Miami Rum Fest, Rum Renaissance Festival in November down there in Miami. We're going to be hanging out, having fun. It's a great time to be able to experience. We usually fly in on like that Friday evening. Usually we're there sometime afternoon, evening, and then we're there Saturday and Sunday, and we literally fly out like Monday morning. So it's a very quick turnaround for us. We are literally there, and we sleep like
not much.
Not a lot of sleeping. We do as much as possible while we are there, make as many friends as possible, and then we sleep on the way home.
And you know why we do that? Do you know why we do that?
Because we have the best rum community in the world.
For all these fine people out here. That's why we do what we do.
It's very fun. We do it for...
I mean, seriously. So for like the Rum Club, for example, we're always talking to the distillers, people like Bacardi and Spear Bam, which is going to be, for example, Rum JM, right? And if you're part of the Rum Club, then you know that they're going to be sending out a shipment. It's going to be October 13th.
Yeah, I haven't even announced it because, again, this week I've been all over the place. So for Rum Club members, just so you're aware, October 13th, it's going to be delayed a little bit because they had some scheduling conflicts.
We apologize.
And so we're going to be lining up this rum shipment as well. That's going to be coming out with your 5 new samples as well. So just be on the lookout. There's going to be rum showing up to the door.
October is going to be a heavy rum month.
Yeah. And then for those of you that had problems with the previous shipment, also going to be happening this month as well.
So Evan,
a lot of rum coming out.
Evan, if you're watching this, please contact us and let us. There was a problem with your address, evidently.
So we're going to work that out.
We've
sent him a message. We're going to get with Evan. We're going to figure that out. But otherwise, everybody else, we're going to get that all settled. And we'll make sure everybody gets taken care of. Good rum. So we're in this to win this. So, and this is what happens, by the way. When problems happen, you either get more rum or you get your money back. So we're not.
That's the way it works.
We're not in this for the money. We never have been, never will be. Nope. So if you're not getting rum, we're not doing anything with it. So. If that gives you any security,
kind of weird,
that gives you any security, we definitely not looking for cash out at all. We're honestly just trying to get everybody hooked up with everything the right way. So we're going to get that sorted. So a lot of rum coming out over the next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that. We'll get some messages updated here soon. Apologize for the delay and everything. It has been a crazy 2 weeks, like insane. So we're gonna get that figured out
on a personal level.
Yeah. Still want you to expand your club to Canada, Kevin. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. If we ever get to the point of international shipping, we would be super excited about that. Mark G is saying too. yes, we would love to do that. Question for those of us that are not able to get rum from the Rum Club, would we be able to join in on the meetings to meet others?
That's a really good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
TBD, Terry. I love that.
That's a good question.
That's something
I've not considered that.
That is something we should talk about.
I've not considered that before.
Me neither. So that is a really great question. I appreciate you bringing that up.
So I want to be clear. I want to make sure that I fully understand, Terry. So you would be interested in joining the Zoom meetings, even though you didn't get the rum.
Yeah,
I want to make sure that I'm perfectly clear.
Meet the people, hang out with the distillers,
that sort of thing.
Yeah. So you have had non-US in the club, but you couldn't ship rum, and we did do that. We did. That was very early on.
Yeah, that was Steven.
Yep.
He was from the Netherlands. Yep.
So that's true. I mean, we could run. We have some things to talk about. That's a very good question.
That is a very good question.
And we're okay. So we got some things to figure out. That seems like a very valid question. If that's something you're interested in,
our rum that is correct Zoom meetings.
Yeah. I mean, usually what happens in the Zoom meetings, and for those of you who don't know, in Rum Club, we're drinking rum, we're trying stuff, but also we do share rum experiences, things we found, people. We just have a lot of good talks about stuff. We usually talk about a few non-rum related topics because we're just having a good time. It's kind of like drinking at the bar with a bunch of really fun people.
Friends.
Yeah, it's a good time.
You know, that's exactly what it's like. It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
Only we get to interact.
Yeah, there's cameras. You don't have to have your camera on, but you get a mic and you can talk. And
you can talk.
Yeah.
And we can converse. You know, like we're literally at the bar.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we're gonna
figure that out.
It does make it fun.
Very good question. Love
Terry,
that.
I really like that.
I think that seems like something we can definitely do. It's something that we had done early on in the process that I think we could find a way to incorporate moving forward. So let us work on that for a minute. I think in the near future we could probably find something for that. Yep. So let's figure that out. We just want to make sure we do it right before. We've been drinking, so I'm not going to sit here and say yes or no. But that sounds like something that should be possible.
Terry, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are as well from Canada as well. Is that right?
So we got Kevin, Mark, that are coming in, and then Terry. You can see our rums from Canada. So I think we got a few members here that would be very interested in that. So
I would love to do something with Canada.
I think getting people from outside the country involved in some capacity would be really fun. So my Irish Valentine recently made my second batch of homemade Fallon. Love that.
Wow.
Having some fun over there. That's amazing. Congratulations. I like the simplicity of Royal Bermuda Yacht Club cocktail for trying out my homemade Fallon with rum using Gosling Spirited Seas. I love that. That is amazing. That is super, super awesome. Honestly, like, we need to get into doing more stuff like that. I find that stuff really fascinating. So I love that you're doing that. Terry, yes, I'm an original patron. Yes, and Terry is.
Yes, and I apologize. I don't remember where everybody's necessarily from.
We've been
especially after I've been drinking.
Yeah. So we try to do our best. There's a lot of people coming in, but I had remembered that I thought you were outside of country. So, but yes. So I think we can figure out some stuff.
I think we could figure out some stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. I do. Us Canadians would add so much color to the conversation. I agree with that. I just had a few drinks with some Canadians over the last couple of days.
Oh my god!
Boy, do they like to have fun.
Oh man!
Canadians
so my
are a
wife
good time.
and I we took this 11-day cruise, and we met some Canadians on the cruise, and we hung out with them. Oh my god, we had a blast! So much fun. It's just, I don't know. It was really a lot of fun. So, I appreciate that.
Love that.
It's,
Love it. Yeah, we definitely need to get that involved. I think there's some things we can figure out there. We're going to work on that. I think we have some good conversations coming up. Great question. Love those questions.
Yes. Thank you very much.
That just helps make us better, right?
Yeah.
These are things we're not thinking about that we definitely should. That smart people like you guys come in and help us be better. So we appreciate that.
Let's face it, we've been drinking all night.
Yeah. That's not really the reason why we are the way we are, but that is also a true fact.
It kind of is.
You know, so even without the drinking, we really aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. So we're just
No,
trying to
we're
do the best
not.
we can. You know, is what it is. But appreciate you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for dealing with our microphone difficulties.
Yes,
We're going to try and get that
apologize.
sorted for next week. It's been a couple weeks. We appreciate your patience with everything as everything's come out. Rum
We
Club
do.
members, appreciate your patience. We're
We
going to
do
get some
this
updates.
for you.
We're going to get some updates out. We're going to try to catch up on some things here. So we appreciate you. We're back in action. We're back in the bar. We appreciate you guys giving a little time to hang out with us on a Wednesday.
Yes, thank
and
you.
Listen
We appreciate
to listen to us just talk about how much we love rum. So we love each and every one of you. We wouldn't be here without you guys. We're bringing connecting good people with good rum through a good time. That's the mission. That's the statement, and that's what we're going to
No
continue
more
to do.
complicated than that.
So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for hanging out with us, helping us be better.
Boring Cider, thank you.
Thank you for the shirts, Boring Cider Company,
And the wine.
and the wine. We're looking forward to dissecting that a little bit, and just appreciate all the love that you guys give us. We are super, super grateful for this really dumb experience that we get to have because of each and every one of you, and we're so excited. And when I say dumb, it's just because we live this stupid life where we get this extremely cool opportunity to literally drink with you guys, hang out, talk, and I hope to meet all of you someday.
Yes,
Thank you so
we do.
much. So with that being said, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.